Hey guys, Penny here from Monaco Nail Academy, and today I'm doing a nail art tutorial requested by Gloss and Goss NZ, her name is also Penny, and she has requested to see how to do these nails. So I will credit the Instagram account down in the comments below this video, but I think it is Envy Nails Shediac. I'm not 100% sure. Alright. We have got a base of Artistic Colour Gloss in Bride that I have cured for the standard 30 seconds. Then I'm going to get some monomer. And a design brush, and I'm going to start with Colour Gloss in Determined for the marble. So I'm just going to start by doing a couple of little messy areas really, and then I'm going to take monomer, just make sure that my brush is damp and not wet, and start blending out that blue. This side is going to get painted over, so don't worry too much about that side, but also use it to your advantage so that you kind of have this space to end up messy in. And the wetter that you make it, the different effects that you can get, but just don't stress about it too much. Just get it on there. Usually the more you overthink it, you can tell, and the art isn't as good. So I'm going to cure this, and then we're going to come back in with black. The black is used to really define the same areas, so I just have Colour Gloss Swag and putting it over the same areas that we just did the blue, damp brush, and just trying to get it to accentuate the blue area rather than compete or cover. And kind of the messier you can make it, the better in a lot of ways. You could also do this with pigment, so you could dip your damp monomer brush into pigment and this would do the exact same thing. Alrighty, curing this again for 30 seconds and then we will add in the other half. Now I don't have the exact colour that was used for the design, so I thought this would be a fun time to make one. So I have Colour Gloss in Chill, which is pretty much the closest thing I had, and I'm debating between adding Determined, which is the blue that we already used, or Swag, which is the black, funnily enough. So I'm going to start with just a smidge of black and see what that does. Always start slow. I feel like it's on the right path, so let's add a little bit more. I do think we're lacking just a little bit of blue compared to the original, so I'm going to add in some Determined. That's better. Much better. Okay, so now we just need to apply it to the one side. custom colors often need more coats than a color that comes straight out of the bottle. So just make sure that the first coat is thin no matter what. Get that line in there and then just go over and add a little bit more product. So I'll cure that and then come back to it. Time for a second coat. So because I've already got that line on the left in the middle of the nail, I'm just going to concentrate on filling in the color and then meeting that line. And like I said, custom colors often take more coats than normal, so I'm prepared for a third coat. This is after a third coat, which I did off camera just because it's lots easier. And now we need to line it with, I'm going to use Color Gloss in Goddess. So using a detail brush, you're just going to run along the line that you already created. This is a great opportunity to fix it if you messed it up at all, because this is going straight over the top. Okay, and that's going to cure for 30 seconds as well. Now because we've got a few things going on here and we're about to change it matte, I'm not going to use glossing gel top coat. I'm going to use correction gel, which is a thicker viscosity, clear, soak off gel polish, similar to a builder in a bottle kind of product. And I'm just going to go straight over the entire nail with correction gel. It's just a bit thicker, so it will even out all of our surfaces and make a good base to buff to matte. It also cures for 30 seconds, so although I feel like these videos are often just me saying, and then we cure for 30 seconds, we're going to cure for 30 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to take some cleanser and just take off the inhibition layer from the correction gel. It's not as shiny as a glossing gel top coat. It's not supposed to be. You'll see, like, it's just not quite as sheeny as these ones that were done with glossing gel. That's okay because we're about to make it matte, so it doesn't matter anyway. The way that I do matte nails is by buffing the shine off correction gel. So I have an effect buffer and I'm going to use the 180 side. You could also use a softer buffer, so 220 or 280. And you can be pretty rough. And then just clean off the dust. And you have a matte nail. So I don't own matte top coat. This is what I do. Alrighty, so that is the nail. But one thing that Penny from Gloss and Goss did say specifically was that in trying to recreate this nail, she was really struggling with making the marble not look like smudgy squiggles and actually making it look like real marble. So right at the end here, I just want to really quickly show you what it would look like with pigment, just in case you are in the same boat and this helps. So again, starting with a base layer of Bride. We're back with our trusty monomer. I have very well loved Be Creative pigment in black from the Pure Primary collection, and then also Drama Queen from the Drama collection. I'm going to dip into the monomer, damp brush again, tiny bit of pigment, literally can't focus on it, and then add a little more liquid, and just blend it out. And you'll see it's very similar, but you might find that just personal preference, you like working with one over the other. Literally just a grain of the black. So I just find that you can get that vein as well as the fade, and then make sure that you don't have an edge on the inside, if you know what I mean. You want the vein and then a blur. And even like if I just dip back onto this, I should be able to get more. It's literally that little amount of product that you're using. And that's it. So that's what I would do with pigment. You just might find that you prefer one over the other. But yeah, so that is how we recreate that nail. If you liked this design, please hit like on the video and give me a comment if you feel like it. If you want to see a design recreated, tag me on Instagram at Monaco Nail Academy and I'll see what I can do. I'll see you in the next video.